Hello Artin and Valentina, I hope you're both doing well. This is just a quick video to show you how I've gone about doing the second round of coding. Here we have the 4 sources, the 4 T-labs, and what we've done now, the first thing we've done in the first round of coding is identify in each one of these interviews the 4 learning stages and elements from the living spiral model. So we have those coded from the roots, seeds, shoots, stems, blossoms, and leaves. Remembering that in the stems are the 4 learning elements. What I've then done now is done the second round of coding inductively, where I've gone through each one of these learning stages and learning elements and identified what I consider are the values that are coming through in the interviews. And I've coded the quotes in each one of these learning stages, learning elements into themes, value themes. And these are the themes I've come up with. They seem quite a few, but what I'm thinking is that some of them probably can be collapsed together into a bigger theme. For example, community could go together with belonging, examples like that. Perhaps you guys have some ideas about that. So these are the themes that I've come up with. The best way to see this visually is to, for example, we go to roots, and here we have the coding. We have the coding. These are all the quotes that have come in roots. Now we want to visualize this with the new themes. So we can go to view, we can go to coding stripes, and we can go to all nodes coding. And then here on the right, you will see all the codes. So for example, and they go, you can see all the codes here that represent the themes that represent the text, and that goes the whole way down the roots. And you can then, for example, click on community, and it will highlight all the quotes that have to do with that have been coded as community. In this layout view mode, you can also highlight what has been coded, what hasn't been coded, and for the coding stripes, you can also select specifically what you want to see coded, the stripes. So that is where I got to. It was a pretty big job. It was pretty interesting, a little bit difficult to decide which themes go with which quote. In some places, one quote has got 2 themes. So I'd be interested to know what you think about these different themes and the next steps forward. So what I imagine doing is, once we get to an agreement about the themes, that I then go through each of the learning stages, and as a result section, present which themes come out most strongly in each one of these learning stages and learning elements, providing examples of each stage. And then once that is presented as results, then it's a discussion. Thank you for the comments, Valentina. It is interesting what really is transgressive and what's not. There were a few, I did in some places identify quotes which I thought had something directly to do with crossing lines, boundaries, coming up against structures, and then other ones that were more just to do with changes in beliefs or practices, which I think were more transformation. I'll stop talking. You will receive this file, and we will have a good chat on Wednesday. If when you revise this on Monday you have any questions, just let me know and I will respond immediately. Okay. I'll see you later. Bye bye.